The start of India's World Cup run till the final, Shami was kept off the team by Vice Captain Hardik Pandya for the initial stages of the tournament. After Hardik's tournament-ending injury, Shami was called back into the team and he shook the scene up with incredible performances throughout. Here is his journey to the heights of cricketing stardom.
Mohammad Shami's passion for cricket originated during his childhood, influenced by his father, who was a fast bowler in Uttar Pradesh. Additionally, his older brother, Mohammad Sahib, was also involved in cricket as a fast bowler. At the age of merely 13, Shami travelled 25 kilometers daily to Sonakpur Stadium in Moradabad to be coached by Badruddin, where he found both luck and his cricketing wings. When Mohammad Shami initially began his cricketing journey, he encountered setbacks and challenges during the early stages of his career. Shami was not picked for the under-19 team of Uttar Pradesh and was very disappointed. Badruddin shared that his emotional turmoil was such that he had even declined food. Luck favoured Shami when his coach received a call from a Kolkata club seeking a fast bowler. Shami entered the under-22 Bengal side following a specially conducted net session overseen by Saurav Ganguly. Shami emerged as a crucial member of India's formidable pace attack, and only in recent times has he successfully tackled the challenges posed by T20 cricket. Shami now stands tall atop several records. His brilliant performance was once again highlighted in the World Cup 2023 matches. Mohammad Shami became the first Indian bowler to take 50 wickets in a World Cup. He became the first Indian player to take 50 wickets at the fastest time in the World Cup cricket history. Here is the story of a man who is winning hearts of India through his bowling performance in the Cricket World Cup of 2023.
All right, Mohammad Shami, who's been relegated to the sidelines of cricket until very recently, has made such a comeback. He's risen out of the ashes, and Anil Chaudhary, ICC cricket umpire, with me in the studio, in fact can let us know what his impression of Mohammad Shami has been and what kind of a player he's turned out to be. We'll talk about some of the legal troubles, some of the other troubles that Mohammad Shami has been in, but despite all of that, despite all the trolling, despite all the hard knocks that he's had to receive, Mr. Chaudhary, what are your memories of Mohammad Shami? And just like Virat Kohli, did he also have that spark that people can notice?
I was doing a tournament in Gajraula. It was a 40-over tournament and top teams were playing ONGC, Air India. And then this boy, one of my friends, he said, just watch him, he's a good fast bowler. Then he bowled from my end. He was reasonably rhythmic looking at the standard of that tournament. And he was, I think, 22, 21. Then that friend told me that he is going Bengal for local club games. Then I think within 1 year he played under 23. And I think Saurav also noticed him and selectors picked him and they fast-tracked him, and then he played Ranji Trophy. He was a very simple, like Gaon ka ladka type, and today also he is among very well-behaved boys on the field of play.
Yes.
And although he's a fast bowler, but still his temperament is very good. A simple man, and I like his, when he comes like very rhythmic, very rhythmic. And you enjoy his run-up actually.
Exactly, and you enjoy the same position. And the way he's consistent with pitching the ball at the right spots. In fact, it reminds me of some of the greats like Waqar Younis, Wasim Akram, and Kapil Dev, of course, Sunil.
Absolutely. Incidentally, Wasim Akram confessed on a live television show that Mohammad Shami reminds him of many great bowlers. His swing, the way he holds the seam and the way it lands, it is absolutely harmony in motion, and that's what he says. This is what the idea of a great bowler is. My, in fact, memory of Shami goes back a brief encounter at the Sachin Tendulkar farewell test match in Wankhede, where he took a nice running catch and his finger was injured, and when you say how is it after that and you meet him, and he's such a humble, respectful guy, and he remembers certain things, and when you meet him now, he's still respectful. He's a great guy, but yeah, somehow he went to a tumultuous past personal life, but he's come back. He's also come back in the World Cup. He was asked to sit on the bench for the first 3 games. He still made a comeback, and what a comeback it is.
Absolutely. And David, your impression of Mohd Shami, you know, not the mold or not the height or physique that you see in a fast bowler. In fact, he's even shorter than some of the spinners who play for our country. But you know, you should not judge a man by his height. You should judge him by the height of his work.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm here next to Mr. Roland Butcher, native of Barbados, home of a certain Malcolm Marshall, who was no giant of a man. My God, you wouldn't want to face him on any wicket. And Mohd Shami has undoubtedly been the bowler of the tournament. Whether India end up with the silverware or not, the bowler of the tournament is undoubtedly Mohd Shami, who, as we were saying, wasn't even in the team to start with. If it wasn't for the injury to Hardik Pandya, might not have got a game. You know, averaging 9 with the ball, going into this tournament, taking an important early wicket in the final today. You know, I love the quote from his coach: when he's on song, he runs in like a racehorse. And yeah, again, it's not about height. The wonderful thing about cricket is that many different physiques can play the game. One thinks of tiny Sunil Gavaskar with the bat. Same with the ball. And Darren Gough was no giant of a man. I was surprised I met him recently. I was taller than him. And that doesn't happen to me very often. So I think all credit to Mohd Shami. I don't know all the politics, but I know that it's not been plain sailing behind the scenes, you know, for someone of his background and faith. And all credit to him for standing tall and taking his opportunity in this tournament and establishing himself as the best bowler in the World Cup.
Absolutely. Mr. Butcher, Mohd Shami, you know, cricket is the game of uncertainties, and his presence at this point in time or during the run-up to the World Cup final has also been extremely uncertain. You know, but he's made a comeback and he's literally shown what the team was missing.
Yes, I mean, he got his opportunity and he's made fantastic strides with that opportunity. I can understand why India went with Hardik Pandya at the beginning, because they're mindful of their lower order batting, and obviously they wanted to strengthen that as well. So you could understand the reason for doing that. You know, luck plays a big part in any sport. And really the luck for India was that Pandya got injured, which then allowed them to bring in Shami with something to prove. And he really was the trump card once he came in, because suddenly as a fast bowler, he started to make things happen, which wasn't happening for the other bowlers. And as you know, on the wicket, if there's anything in the wicket, you know, he'll find it. I love to see him running because, as David said, you know, he charges into the crease, and you know, his hand position with the ball and the areas that he bowled is fantastic. Obviously, he has a very good bowling brain as well. So, you know, he really dragged India into this competition right through to the final, and he can be very proud, and India can be proud of themselves of the performance that he's put in, because he's really shown that, you know, he's a top-line bowler.
Absolutely.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.